would like to welcome the Thornova team.
Thank you, Danny. This is Alejandro Medina, technical manager from the company Thornova Solar. Today we will be introducing our company to you and also our technology and different solutions for the PV modules.
Awesome. Yeah, so as we get started, just a reminder, there's a chat function in this app, and if you have questions, feel free to ask them in there. We will try to get to them as we go and reply to them, and then also at the end there's we can ask some of those questions and go over those.
Right. So thank you for your attention, and I will be today introducing our company, Thornova Solar, our portfolio. We will also give you some advantages of our brand and our products, and we will show you also some roughly some project references. So who is Thornova Solar? Thornova is an American company. We are based in California. We since 2021, and we are operating our manufacturing facilities in Indonesia. So we are part of company groups of PV module producers. We are operating mainly in Asia Pacific, also Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. In Canada, we are quite young. We are operating only since 1 year and a half, 2023, and we have already delivered more than 100 megawatts in your country, in Canada, and we have also already signed an agreement for also a couple of 100 megawatts to be delivered in the next months. As you can see in our presentation, we have a total plant capacity of 9.5 gigawatt for modules. We have already shipped globally more than 7 gigawatts of solar modules. We have also solar cell capacities in China and Indonesia, and we are operating in more than 20 countries, and we have sales offices also around the globe. Just to show you a little bit our map dedicated for the Canadian market. So as you can see, our headquarters are located in Fremont, California, in the USA. We are also opening a factory for USA-made modules at the end of this year. We are already finishing the construction. And we will have 1 gigawatt in the United States. And for the Canadian market, we are producing our modules in our factory in Indonesia with a capacity of 2.5 gigawatt. We have also module capacity in China and also cell capacity in Indonesia and also in China. But the Chinese modules are dedicated for other markets like Europe or Africa or Asia Pacific. If we focus talking about our Canadian market, all our modules are made in South Asia. Our polysilicon is certified to comply with the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act, and this polysilicon is made ingot and wafer in Laos. We are also producing our solar cells both in Laos and Indonesia. In the factory in Indonesia is our own solar cell factory running by our own company, but we have also some suppliers coming from Laos. And at the end, our modules are made in Indonesia with a total capacity of 2.5 gigawatt. But we can also, we have some agreement with other partners, and we can increase an additional gigawatt in an additional production lanes from our partners. Our modules use the latest technology, the most popular technologies in the market. So we can use PERC or M-type technology. Our modules use different cell sizes depending on your project requirement, and we can use square cells, the so-called cell M10. So this cell M10 is in size 182 millimeters. These modules can go from 400 up to 640 watt. If we need higher powers, we can go for the rectangular cells, G11. This cell is now getting very popular in the market because it's a medium size between M10 and G12, because the size of the cell is 182 per 210 millimeters. And this allows us to have higher power and higher currents, always keeping the same module width in 1,134 millimeter width for our modules. But if your project needs power over 700 watt, then we can also deliver our modules using the G12 cells, 210 millimeter cells. Depending on
Can I
our
quickly jump in here? Can I
Yeah.
quickly jump in here?
No problem.
So just for people to be aware, for the Canadian market, anything with the M10 cell is basically being phased out right now. So there is some 425s left. I think there's little 580s left as well, but that's slowly being phased out. And you should be planning around G11. So that will be a 500 watt residential module and a 610, 615 watt commercial module. And then also, if you, as Alejandro said, if you have a utility size ground mount project, there's a 700 watt module available as well.
Mm-hmm. That's right. The rectangular cells, G11, are more convenient in terms of power output, and also it's more cost effective for your BOS of the project.
Yeah, also from our side as well, the really large modules, they're packaged different. From my understanding, is they're coming standing up, as opposed to what you're used to in traditional modules. So they will be standing up vertically in shipment and not in landscape when they're being shipped.
Mm-hmm. Right. And regarding the efficiencies, depending on the module, in some of our modules, we can reach a cell efficiency of 25.6%, talking about the cell efficiency. Now, I will show you the overview of our portfolio. As you can see, we have two types of technology currently in our portfolio. We can deliver PERC modules. Our modules are called SOSMA family for the PERC technology, and we can deliver modules from 460 up to 660. And for the M-type technology, our family portfolio for M-type is Tangra. We can cover all kinds of applications from rooftop for residential, starting in 440, 450, up to 720 for utility scale. All our modules are coming with 15 years warranty as a standard. I will show you some additional guarantees for some specific products later on. And also we can guarantee up to 30 years of performance of our modules, delivering over 87% of the power output after 30 years of operation. Let me just quick show you some in detail some of the module. This is our smallest module. with a power of 440 watt using M10 cells. This module is now, we are delivering this module with 440 watt, but in the next quarters, we are going up to 450 as we have already the certification for this power up to 23%. The size of this module is 1,722 millimeter length with only 21 kilo. But with only a few centimeters longer, only 50 millimeters longer, centimeters longer, we can reach a much higher power output. And this is our 500 watt module in always bifacial. All our modules for the Canadian market are bifacial. This module is a single glass in the front, but we can produce also energy from the rear side. We are offering 25 years product warranty for this specific module with 500 watt, and it's already available for orders in Canada. We will be increasing the efficiency of this module in the next quarter, and the next deliveries in the future we will come with up to 505 and 510 watt. The size of this module is 1,961 millimeter length with only 24 kilo. I also wanted to show you one of our top seller in North America, meaning United States and Canada. This module 550 has been very popular for commercial industrial rooftops and also for small utility scale projects. So this module 550 is a bifacial module with double glass. Really, this module is a very robust module and very indicated for and very easy to install, only 32 kilos with a length of 2,278 millimeters. This module will also be improved in the next quarter, and we are delivering higher powers like 555 and 560 watt. But as we said before, we are promoting M-type as a new technology, and we are promoting also rectangular cells. As you can see, for the same module, if we move to the M-type technology, we are gaining at least 30 watt for the 580, and we are expecting now also deliveries for our 590 and even 600 watt with an efficiency up to 23.2% possible for this size. As you can see, comparing PERC with M-type is with the same size, makes sense to install M-type and choosing M-type instead of PERC. And as we introduced for the same width, using rectangular cells, this module is very convenient. Our 66 cells module with half cap technology is now also available in the Canadian market with 610 watt, always keeping the width, the same width, 1,134 millimeters, and the length of this module is 2,382 millimeters with around 32 kilo. And as I said, already available in 610 watt, and we are increasing the power up to 620 very soon, up to 23% efficiency for this module. And if you have the need for utility scale, you are planning utility scale projects, we can offer during 2025 up to 720 watt using the 210 square cells for G12 cells. So this power is our highest power module in Thornova, and we are delivering in this quarter 710, but during this year it will be possible also to go higher up to 720. I know this is also a very important part for your project. All our modules are certified as we are delivering our modules and we are working in several continents around the globe. Our modules has passed certification with TUV for the IEC certification. We are also certified by the CSA for Canada and United States, and we also have the ETL certification with Intertech for all our modules that I have already presented. We are also part of the California Energy Commission, and we have been also audited and certified by third-party institutions like SGS or Enertis. If you need to get some of these certificates for your projects, we can send it to you. You just write me a message, write us a message, and we will provide you with this certification. I also want to remark that our, since we have worked with big developers and for many utility projects around the globe, we have passed very strict certification. So as you can see, all our modules can withstand with a wind load of 2,400 Pascal for wind. And also we can stand with a snow load of 5,400 Pascal. So this is our standard for our whole portfolio. But if you have a special requirements for a specific project, like you need higher front load, like 6,000 or 7,000 Pascal in the front, or if you need higher increase wind load for a specific project, because you are installing your module in a very windy area or with a very heavy snow load, please contact us because we have a customized solution, maybe using different mounting solution or maybe increasing and having special frames, and then we can discuss project by project for specific customized projects. And also our module has passed very extreme height test. So we have some modules going up to 55 millimeter ice balls. This is really very extreme hail conditions. And we have, depending on the module size, and if we are talking about single glass or double glass, we most of our modules can stand with 35 or 45 millimeter. And as I said, also some of our modules can go up to 55 millimeters high resistance, which is now a very important topic. And talking about fire safety, also very important topic for safety. All our double glass modules are certified for type fire class A, which is the best fire resistant class in the market, certified by the IEC standard and also for the UL standard. So if we also talk about the UL standard, our module are type 29 and type 1 for the USA. And our module has also passed the best fire rating in the European standard, rating 1 for the Italian market, for example. Our modules are totally has a totally traceability in our production lanes. As you can see in the picture, we are checking the quality one by one in our module, and we are storing in our database all our electroluminescence tests. That means that in case you have any issue with your module or any after-sales case or claim, we will always have our electroluminescence test delivered from factory. And if you are making any after shipment or on-site EL test, we can always compare and discuss if you have any claim from your customer or after several years of operation. Regarding transportation, the same. We want to ensure that our modules are arriving from our factories in Indonesia safely to Canada, and we are complying with the highest standards, international standard of packaging and transportation and logistics. This is our new development. As I said, this is our module passing the most strict test in the market now, up to 55 millimeter ice balls at a speed of 33 meters per second. So that means up to 74 miles per hour ice ball speed. As you can see, this special new module is can go up to 600 watt, from 580 to up to 600 watt, and use a special glass in the front with a thickness of 3.2 millimeters. This is a fully tempered glass, a special glass for these ice balls. And in the rear side, we use a semi-tempered 2 millimeters glass. This test report is also available if you need it, and it was tested in the United States by the institution RETC RECT. Our modules are also being tested by the very well-known international testing qualification program, called PQP, by the Kiwa PBL. This qualification program is very important, and a lot of international developers are requiring to be listed in this qualification program. As you can see, our modules M-type and P-type has already passed, and we are listed in this qualification program as one of the top performer, and meaning that our module can withstand with very harsh condition for PID, ultraviolet degradation, or other degradation like high temperatures, high humidity. As you can see, we are top performer for our modules using N-type and P-type technology. And we have passed all the tests for high report, LED, also reliability report. We have already passed all this testing. We are also now doing the same testing and passing this strict testing with the 210 up to 720 watt. We are now testing different new bombs and bill of materials with different components, also that will we be using in the next quarters and during 2025. So these new changes in the bill of material, we are also now passing the test, and we are expected to have the results this summer. What does it mean to pass all this extreme testing? To pass this Kiwa PBL report, we have to pass very strict testing up to from 2 to 5 times the minimum requirements of the IC and UL standards, meaning that for some testing we are using higher requirements up to 5 times more strict than the standard UL and IC. And that's why we can offer you our standard product warranty, 15 years for product warranty, and up to 30 years for our performance, output power performance. As I said, for some residential products, we will increase also our warranty for residential rooftops up to 25 years for the product warranty. I know that some of you may not know, you don't know our company. That's why today I want to show you some advantages of choosing Thornova. Thornova is listed in the tier 1 list. Only top suppliers having international projects in the utility scale can be listed in this quarter, every quarter in this list. As you can see, Thornova, this is our two brands used globally. We are a tier 1 company. We also care about our workers and about people, and also we care about the environment. That's why, in order also to comply with the high requirements of some markets and some utility scale projects, we are auditing and also certifying our supply chain, and we are also auditing our factories. That's why you can find in our website, you can download our ESG reports. And our ESG reports are audited and by a third-party company called TUV South company. This is our certification body. We are also part of international recycle institution like PV Cycle or some WEEE institution to recycle our PV modules at the end of the life cycle. And also we have a REACH and ROS certification to show that our modules has a low toxicity and they are not using any material materials for the environment. We can also provide you our traceability reports. As we are also cell manufacturer, we can easily trace and have a good traceability of our polysilicon, solar cells, ingot, raw materials, and at the end, our can reach a high score during a traceability audit. That's why in our latest audit made by PIV Link, Kiwa, third party, they gave us 85 points over 100 for our traceability in the supply chain. Also, we are now being inspected by the STS, very also is our certifying and auditing body, very well known internationally, and also by CEA. We are also membership of some different international association, as you can see. We have also been audited, and we have done a report with the international company Black & Beach. They are helping us to improve our production facilities, and also how we can improve our product design, performance, reliability, and also how can improve our quality assurance and product manufacturing. So this report is also available, and we can provide you if you are interested to check it. Very important for some of you, if you have you need some financing or you need to check our bankability rating. As you can see, we are very proud that we have done very good improvement in our bankability. In only 1 year, we have passed from CCC bankability, and we have go further 2 steps in the pyramid, and we are now among the top 20 suppliers in the world in bankability, and we are now rated as a B level in the pyramid of the bankability from the PV Module Tech bankability rating. We are the number 13 in the ranking of module suppliers globally by the Wood Mackenzie ranking. That means that we have been audited, and Wood Mackenzie checked our facilities and our production manufacturing capabilities. And as we are a cell supplier and also module supplier, we have reached the number 13 in the global ranking, meaning that we are among the top 20 suppliers in the world as a solar module manufacturer. We have already, some of our projects have been already, they are bankable and they have been already financed by international banks, as you can see here, an overview. And we are also in the approved vendor list of some developers and distributors that you may know, like Mosaic, Sunlight, or Sungage. Our modules are also compatible already. We have made a compatibility check and approval from the main brands in international brands used in North America. If you don't see any of the brands that you are normally using, you can contact us, and then we will check with the racking or trackers manufacturer to get the approval from them to use our Thornova modules.
Yeah, and I can add to this. There's additional ones for sure that are not on this list. Like for example, Schletter is not on this list, and I know they're approved.
Schletter is not this one.
No, that's SL is this is the former owner of, and then SL is also approved. SL is Schletter Ludwig, so it's it's the founder of Schletter. However, he sold Schletter at a few years ago and started a new company. So
yeah, but we are adding every quarter. We are adding new mounting system or trackers manufacturers. So anytime you can tell us what you need, we can do the job to approve the mounting systems. And roughly, I want to show you some projects. This is one project in Canada using our M-type module, 580 double glass bifacial module. This is a utility project in Alberta, Canada, with more than 6 megawatt. This is another project in the United States, 30 megawatt, using also double glass, but this case is PERC, 550. Another, this is our biggest project worldwide, 300 megawatt in China, using single glass PERC, 550. Also in the Netherlands, in Europe, using Rabobank. This is a PERC 545 single glass. As you can see, the 550 was very popular in the last 2-3 years using PERC 550 single or double glass. And this is the map for North America. As I said, our headquarters are based in Fremont, California. We are opening our domestic modules for the USA also in the east part of the United States. But this is making an influence for you because our modules for Canada, we are manufacturing in Indonesia. So as you can see, for California, we have some warehouses in Toronto and Calgary. And this is everything from my side. Now, if you have questions, I will be happy to answer them.
Yeah, a couple of ones that came in, and feel free to keep asking in the chat. But is there a charge to recycle the panels in your recycling program?
Well, this is depending on in each country. If in each country we are delivering modules, we are always collaborating with our distributor. Some cases is Thornova who is paying this PV cycle, or we taxes, I would say, or charges. On some in other cases, we have an arrangement with our distributors, local distributors, and they are taking care of this recycling taxes. But of course, this is something that is mandatory in some markets, and we are complying with this.
But in Canada, I don't think it's a requirement yet, right? So I don't think there's a program right now that Thornova offers.
I have to check.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think that, for example, we have joined a PV cycle scheme, and recycling scheme like PV cycle as we are doing in Europe. But if we have to do it, we will do it as this is something that we declare every quarter, and then we declare the delivered quantities, and then we pay the amount depending on the delivered quantities in the country. But this is not a big issue. This is easy to trace and easy to enroll to this kind of companies.
Al asked about snow and ice removal, especially when you're in like an off-grid situation, right? In Canada, you may have a lot of snow and ice. Is there a specific recommendation on how to remove that?
Well, I know that some of our customers with heavy snow loads, for example, in Nordic countries, they are using some system injecting a little current to the modules to increase a little bit the temperature, helping the snow not to get frozen or even to defreeze or defrozen easily. And of course, if we are using higher tilt or inclination degrees, we are also helping the module to not to accumulate so big snow loads. So use always think about how much is the snow load in your area, and then choose the right tilt, mounting tilt, and if you can use this special system to defrosting, or you can it's totally compatible with our modules. They are safe, and because our modules can stand up to 1500 volts. So if you need to use this kind of special assistance to keep the modules warmer in winter, contact us and we can do a declaration. We will check the specification and we can do a specific declaration for your specific project.
And what about using like a brush or something? Is that okay?
Not really. It depends.
Yeah.
I can guess that for cleaning modules, you need a very soft brush.
Yeah.
Really soft. I don't think is the kind of brush you are using to remove snow. So if you are able to remove snow with a very soft brush, yes, go ahead. But we don't recommend to use hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hard brush.
I think that's it for questions right now. I think I don't have missed anything. Is there Jake asked about documentation on the 25-year production warranty on the 500 watt G11.
So what do you mean? You need any certification?
Like a warranty document with that on there?
Well, we can provide because the 25 warranty certification we only give for specific projects and specific modules. For example, for the 500 watt or 510 watt for residential, this is a top seller and this is a well-known product. We have a lot of references around the globe, and for this one we can provide a specific certification. But if you are using, for example, 620 or 720, this one is only 15, and this is a standard you can download from our website, and as this is a standard warranty. But for the specific 25 warranty year, we can deliver our certification, and we can do it through our distributor.
Perfect. So yeah, we'll be able to provide that to you on the 500 watt G11. Also, Marty was asking about the TSBG T54 G11, if it's single or dual glass.
Well, when our modules, when they are called BG, B stands for bifacial, and G means double glass. So that module is double glass. Let me show you just a little. Go back to the Product portfolio. So here I have presented only our single glass bifacial. And as you can see, the name for single glass is VV, bifacial black backsheet.
Yeah, but though, so the one we carry, the 500,
Yes,
is
this is
BG.
single glass. This one is a single glass VV
Yeah.
in the where I'm showing now. But if your customer unit, if you need double glass, you can order BG reference,
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
you
for
will
the
have double
Canadian
glass.
market, double glass is being manufactured for the Canadian market. So
Yeah,
I think there was a
both
decision made
are
by
available.
Thornova. Yeah, I think the single would. And to be clear with everyone, all of this stuff is available. The question is it being ordered, right? And is it being manufactured? And what's the lead time? Or what's the minimum order quantity?
Yes.
So to be transparent here, for the Canadian market, what Thornova is producing from all the distributors is, or for all the distributors, is the dual glass.
We recommend always dual glass. For us, is I would say is the premium, and it's always keeping more protected the cells against PID or any external degradation. So it's also from our side is a more reliable than using a bifacial module with backsheet in the rear side. But of course, we have both in our portfolio because some customers they prefer backsheet in the rear side because they are lighter. But nowadays there is not big difference in price, and really I always recommend double glass.
And then Jordan from Viridian was asking about the 450 watt. Currently, there is no, after talking to Thornova and the sales team there, they're not planning to make the 450 as of right now. They are pushing the 500 watt for the Canadian market. We have ordered an additional 6,000 of the 425s to arrive in, I think, April-May timeframe. So, but that is, I believe, the last time that we can order these 425s according to Thornova's, as they are planning to discontinue those.
Yeah, 425 is already, I would say, the last pieces going out from factory. That's why they are now very, very soon and very easy in stock in Canada. But the current power for this size is 440, and we are delivering 445 and 450 during 2025.
Yeah. Again, not for the Canadian market as of right now, as we've been told by the sales team of Thornova. And then, oh yes, short side clamping, Alejandro, on the 500 watt, for example, or 425. Can you do short side clamping on those panels? If so, or if there's like a, sometimes they can, but has to be approved or something like that. What are the steps?
Well, our single glass modules, they can be clamped from the short side because they are using, I would say, a specific frame for single glass. But double glass, we don't recommend to clamp from the short side. I will show you our installation manual, just a second. It's also available in French, Spanish, and English in our website. As North America, it's very useful to have these languages. I will show you our mounting instruction. You can check here the reference of the module. This is PVT 54.
No, can't see right now.
Yes, PVT 54. This is clamping instruction. We have different possibilities, clamps in the long frames or in the source side, and also depending on the rail direction. Then if we check the 54 cells G11,
yeah, look at the G11 exactly with
this one
with the glass, dual glass.
This is single glass and this is dual glass.
Dual glass. So no for the dual glass then?
Yes, not for the dual glass, but the single glass we can use clamps.
Yeah.
And also this is our recommended way of using. We always recommend you to use this one for long using the clamps in the long side, or this one. Yeah. This one is always better to the distribution of the load, having the rails parallel to the long side frame if you are using short side clamping. Yeah. But anyway, if you need a specific mounting that is not listed here or not recommended here, you can contact our technical department, and then we will check if it's possible, and if it's possible, what is the maximum mechanical load. I can tell you that we didn't recommend it here, but maybe you can reach 1,200. For us, it's not enough. That's why it's not in this list. But maybe your customer is using the modules in a non-windy or non-snowy area, and then maybe 1,200 Pascal is enough. So contact us, and then we will give the approval to you, depending on the mounting area, on the region.
Thank you. Can you remind quickly how to get the installation manual?
Yes, let me show you.
I think we should also have it on our online shop. If not, we will be uploading it on there, just like all the other documents as well. So, but yeah, this is of course the best way is to always go to the source.
Yes, so Thornova Solar is available, as you can see, globally. Depending on the region you are having your project, then you have to choose your region, because the documentation will change and will be adapted to your region. So if we go to Canada, English, then you go to Service and Downloads, and then you can download all certificates for Canada. And you can also, as you can check here, certificates.
Manuals.
Well, they are, I will check why they are not there. For the Canadian market and manuals. So this is our installation guide. As you can see, this is how to install the module. Also packaging manual, how to package, how to do the logistic, and also how to unpack our modules. And also you can download user manual. How to handle the modules with the different module references, and also some advices how to install it, how to connect it, and some advices about the tilt, or how to storage, how to use the forklift, and so on. Everything is in our website. Also, if you need it, you can download in French. Manual.
Awesome.
This one is under construction, but I will check. It should be available by this Friday. But we have all documentation also in French.
Amazing. Good. I think doesn't look like there's any more questions. Again, Alejandro, thank you very much for taking the time today, and thank you for the whole Thornova team for putting this together. And if anyone has more questions, feel free to reach out to your Frankensolar account manager. They'll be happy to help out, or myself. You can reach me at danny.mueller@frankensolar.ca. And yeah, until next time. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.